Try this cute and easy bow. Watch me to see how. I'm gonna wrap a gift today because you know that time of year is coming up fast. So I thought I'd make a bow on top of on my box. And you know my little famous loopy bow? Well, we're gonna put that on the box and up level it just a little bit more. So you're gonna need some wired ribbon. This is about, what is it, about an inch and a half wide, I think. Yeah, an inch and a half wide, wired on both sides. This is just some stuff I have. I'm going to use a clothespin as a clamp, pair of scissors. You can use a zip tie, you can use pipe cleaner, you can use whatever. I'm going to use some jute twine because that's what I have, and I'm all about what I have. So first off, we're going to wrap the bow, we're going to wrap the ribbon around the present. It's not really a present in here, guys, and I'm just going to do this so that I can get this to the front side, right? So I just crossed it over, twisted it. I want this to be on the top, and I want this to be a bit longer, so this is why I'm not cutting off the package just yet. So I want a bit longer there. So there we go. You see it's twisted there. Flip it over. So this is the top of the present. This is what I want. So I'm going to cut that off. There we go. And I'm going to just tie this. You do it however you like. It's just to make it pretty, right? I'm not the best gift wrapper in the world, but I try. And this is going to make it more fun. So I'm going to tie this in a knot. There we go. Like that. Pretty simple, right? So it's crossed on the bottom. You've got it, looks like one of those cute postal packages. There we go. So we're going to put that aside for now. And we're going to get to making our bow. I know, like how did I not put that on there, right? Okay, so we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to start wrapping it. I'm going to use, let me see, it's about 5 inches. I could go 6, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to do a 6-inch loop. See that? So I'm just going to take my ribbon and keep going. So it's not hard. Just wrap it around, keep going. I want to put 10 loops on this thing. So I'm using, this will work with single-sided or double-sided ribbon because you're not twisting it anywhere. So it's just, you need to just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. So like I say, I've done about, it's getting kind of twisty down here though. So you do have to kind of just keep going. I'm actually going to use this clamp to hold that together for now. I'm going to just keep going around to hold that end in. Keep untwisting it. I don't know how many wraps I have yet, but I want probably around 10 full wraps, right? I'm going to say, sounds good to me. Let's see what we have. I'm going to count them now, and we're close enough. We're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is very thin ribbon. 7. All right, I'll just keep going. Might be better to put it on the floor and let it roll around. All right, I'm going to stop at 8. You don't have to. So I'm making sure that that center piece that I have there, I've got my finger on it, right? And I'm going past it with the other end. There we go. So I want them to cross over each other so that, you know, there's the centerpiece in the beginning and there's the centerpiece at the end. I can put that now. Okay. So what you want to do now, get that out of your way. Just push this down flat. So you remember that centerpiece is in the middle and on the end here. So it's all going to be captured inside here. I'm going to use this clamp to just hold things together. Clamp, clothespin clamp, whatever you want to call it. You can you can just make sure it's all nice and even. Now I'm going to take my scissors and right at the center, here and here, I'm going to cut 2 slits all the way through all the ribbons. Okay, so that's why I want to know where that center mark is. I'm going to just fold it like this to get a better idea. All right, so now I've got a good idea where those slits should go. So I'm going to take my scissors. Hopefully they're sharp enough. And I'm not going to cut all the way across. I'm going to cut about 1/3 of the way across. Yeah, about 1/3 of the way across, and I'm going to do it on the other side as well. Across from each other, so there's definitely some play in there. You can see about 1/3 of the way, about 1/3 of the way. Perfect. I'm going to grab some of this. Like I say, you can use wire, you can use pipe cleaner, you can use zip ties, and I'm going to put this in those slits and tie it tightly. So I'm going to run it through that slit and that slit. Can you see that? I put it in those slits. This is the back because the ribbon's on the outside here. I'm going to tie that tightly and then I'm going to just trim this right off. This doesn't matter all that much. Okay. There we go. One more just for safety, right? Like I say, zip tie, pipe cleaner, another piece of ribbon, whatever you have. So there, that's the back, that's the front. We're all good. Back to our little present. We're going to take this and put it across. See where these 2 guys are? And we're going to put those in the slits as well and tie it in a knot. Did you get that? Or you can just leave it like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a knot, but I would tie it in a knot just for safety, so it's not going to come apart on me. There we go. All right, here comes the fun stuff. First of all, we're going to take each of these loops and we're going to pull one to the inside, and then we're going to go reach inside and grab a loop, or on the outside and go one on the outside. You're going to go back across from each other. So then take this loop and go this way, and you can give it a little twist if you want with your fingers. Take that one and go that way. So I'm working from the top down. You can work from the inside out too, whatever makes you happy. So I'm going, take it, twist a little, like just fluffs it up somewhat, pull it out, give it a twist. That's what those slits are for, right? To help this really stand out. So pull this one this way, twist, pull that one that way, twist, and like that. So we have these all pulled out. You're going to have to fluff this up a little at the end. So that is just a single side. Do you see that? That's one side of the bow. All right, we're going to go to this side now. See where that's still what we've done? We're going to take top one and give it a little twist on that way and pull it across and give it a twist. Take the next one, go that way, pull this one across, give it a twist. You can see how the more loops you have, like the more loops you did, I did 7 or 8. If you did 10, you're going to have an even fluffier bow. Right? You get much faster at this if you're not teaching it. Once you've done it a few times, this is going to be easy peasy. You'll be knocking these out in no time. Go. Pull that way. Get your hands in there. Because this is where the wire comes in. It just makes the bow stay in place wherever you wanted it. So there we go. And then you just play around with these ribbons until you are happy with how your loops look. And I'm going to give this a quick little trim. These 2 ends that I used to tie it on there. This part you could do for an hour. You don't have to. It's kind of relaxing, if you just like to play around.